Reading explanations feels like learning. It isn't, and AI makes this trap bigger than it's ever been. Here's the uncomfortable truth. A perfect explanation, delivered instantly, in exactly your level of language, produces a feeling of understanding that evaporates within days. You nod along, everything makes sense, and next week you can't reproduce any of it. Psychologists call the fixed retrieval practice. Memory forms when you pull information out of your head, not when you pour it in. Which means the smartest way to use the smartest tutor in history is mostly not to ask it for explanations. In the next few minutes, the question-first method that flips every AI session from passive to active. How to turn any topic into a personalized quiz machine. The upgraded Feynman technique, where the AI plays a confused student. And a weekly routine that stacks it all into about 90 minutes. This works for languages, coding, exams, instruments, professional skills, anything. The method at the end is the one I'd keep if I could only keep one. Let's flip the way you use AI. Method 1, question first. Before you let the AI explain anything, make it interrogate you. The prompt is simple. I'm learning X. Before explaining anything, ask me 5 questions to find out what I already know and where my gaps are. Then teach only the gaps. 2 things happen immediately. First, answering those questions is retrieval practice. The struggle to answer is itself the learning. Second, the explanation you eventually get is aimed at your actual gaps, instead of repeating what you already know, so the same 10 minutes teaches double. Then end every session with the closing prompt. Based on this conversation, what 3 questions should I be able to answer tomorrow? Don't answer them. Write those 3 questions somewhere, you'll see them in the morning. Answering them tomorrow before peaking is worth more than an hour of tonight's reading. Passive versions of this feel worse and slower, and that's precisely the sign they're working. Effortful is the point, smooth is the trap. Method 2, turn any material into a quiz machine. Paste your notes, a chapter, an article, anything. With this prompt, create 10 questions from this material, 4 recall, 4 application, 2 that combine ideas. Ask one at a time. After each answer, tell me what I got right, what I missed, and one thing to remember. Get harder as I improve. You built an adaptive test that never runs out of patience. The application questions are the gold. What would happen if, and how would you use this to? Because they force the connections that recall alone never builds. 2 rules make this stick. Rule 1, answer out loud or in writing before reading anything. The moment you peek first, it's an explanation again, and you're back in the trap. Rule 2, keep a misses list. Everything you get wrong goes into one running document, and that document, not the textbook, is what you quiz from next time. Your misses list is the most personalized curriculum on earth. 100% of it's exactly what you don't know yet. Method 3, the Feynman technique with a twist. The old version never had. The classic move. Explain the concept in simple words, as if teaching a beginner, and wherever you stumble, that's your gap. The AI upgrade. I'm going to explain X to you. Play a curious beginner. Interrupt me whenever I'm vague. Use jargon without defining it, or skip a step. Keep asking why until I'm actually clear. Now your imaginary student talks back. It catches the exact sentence where your understanding is fuzzy, usually somewhere you'd have glossed over alone, and it keeps pulling the thread until the fuzz is gone. Do this for 5 minutes at the end of any study session, and you'll locate gaps that hours of review would miss. Quick checkpoint, because we're stacking. Interrogation before explanation, quizzes instead of rereading, teaching to expose fuzz. 1 piece left, the schedule that makes it durable, plus the single prompt I'd keep above all others. That's next, and it takes 90 minutes a week total. Here's the weekly system that turns those 3 methods into a routine, about 90 minutes total for any subject. 3 short sessions of 25 minutes, each one opens with 2 minutes, answering yesterday's 3 questions from memory, then question first, learning on new material, then the closing prompt to set tomorrow's 3 questions. That's 75 minutes. Then one 15-minute weekend review. Quiz yourself only from your misses list and finish with 5 minutes of Feynman on the week's hardest idea. The spacing is doing invisible heavy lifting. 3 exposures across a week beats 1 3-hour cram by a distance, because each gap forces your brain to rebuild the memory, and rebuilding is strengthening. 2 honest warnings. Don't study with Ramodi's answers open beside you. The feeling of, I could just check, quietly kills retrieval. And don't collect prompts like trading cards. The 4 in this video are the system. Adding more is procrastination wearing a productivity costume. Consistency with a boring routine beats novelty every single week. Payoff. As promised, if I could keep only one prompt from this whole video, it's this one, used at the end of every session. Quiz me on what we covered until I get 3 answers right in a row without hints. Be strict. 10 sentences of setup, and it forces everything that matters. Retrieval, immediate feedback, repetition, exactly where you're weak, and a clean finish line, so the session ends on proof instead of vibes. Strict matters. Tell it not to accept half answers, because a tutor that flatters you is just the explanation trap with better manners. So here's the whole system. Aim one breast, make it question you first. Quiz instead of reread. Teach it to find your fuzz, space it across the week, and never end the session without the 3-in-a-row test. Pick one exam, one skill, or one language, and run this for 2 weeks. You'll feel the difference the first time you retrieve something under pressure. Subscribe if you want the follow-up, the exact misses list template, and how to turn it into flashcards automatically. And comment what you're learning right now. I'll reply with a question first opener, written for your exact topic.